in December 1941.
I've always felt responsible for World War II. The first thing I remember liking that liked me back was food. I had a bad puberty. It lasted 17 years. I'm a high school graduate. I went to art school. My entrance exam was on a book of matches. I decided to move out of the house when I was 24. My mother still refers to this as the time I ran away from home. Eventually, I ran to Minneapolis, where it's cold, and I figured I'd keep better. Now I'm back in Manhattan. New York, this is your last chance.
Don't shoot. Oh. Not a burglar.
If you're not a burglar, what right have you got to break in like that?
I'm Jill. I'm a friend of Joe's. Look, I'm sorry I scared you.
Scared me? I'm a New Yorker. I'm scared of everything. Where'd you get a key?
Same place you did. Joe gave it to me.
Well, Joe didn't give me a key.
Then how'd you get in here?
I married my way in. I'm Rhoda Morgenstern Gerard, which replaces Jean-Pierre Romand as my favorite name to say.
Well, what do you know? So Joe got married.
Yeah, he did. Why? You surprised?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, why is that?
Well, you're not exactly the kind of girl I expected Joe to marry.
Oh, who'd you expect?
Me.
Well, listen, how long did you two, go together?
Well, 3 months till I moved to San Francisco.
You mean he gave you a key after only 3 months?
Well, actually, it was 1 month and then the key.
Excuse me, when was this?
Last summer.
Oh, well, the summer.
Well, listen, I mean, as long as you're married and everything, there's really no point in my sticking around here, so why don't I just get my stuff and split, huh?
No, wait, listen. Why don't you stick around, Jill? I mean, have a drink. Joe will be home soon.
What, are you kidding? I mean, why would you want one of Joe's ex-girlfriends to stick around?
I was just trying to be sophisticated. To tell you the truth, I didn't feel so hot. But look, Jill, we are both grown-ups. I happen to be a couple years more grown-up than you. But, please stay, huh?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't mind a drink.
Okay, good. What do you want?
I'd love a vodka on the rocks.
Okay, vodka. Oh, boy. I'm sorry, Jill. We seem to be out of vodka.
That's impossible.
Do you know where the floor wax is?
No.
I do.
Congratulations. Oh, boy, it's a good thing I stuck around. You know, I would have forgotten my painting.
Oh, that painting is yours?
Yeah.
Oh. How about the fish?
That's Joe's.
Joe's? Too bad.
Hi, honey. I'm home.
Or in this case, hi, honeys. I'm home.
Hi, Joe. Surprise.
Jill. Hi. Hi, Jill.
Hiya, Joe.
Rhoda, did you meet Jill? Of course you did. This is sort of awkward for me.
Why?
Well, no. Only kidding. It's not awkward at all. So, Jill, did you meet Rhoda?
Yeah.
Of course you did.
Congratulations, Joe. I hope the two of you are going to be very, happy.
Thanks, Jill.
Bye. My life's ambition is to wear white pants like she had on. That was a 30-pound girl you had there, Joey. What do you go for us slim chicks, huh?
Well, look, there was a period in my life after my divorce when I was sort of,
I know. I sort of expected it. I suspected something. I was going through the checks. Seemed very strange indeed that a person would have a charge account to a locksmith.
Hey, wait a minute. This didn't bother you, did it? Huh?
No.
Huh?
No, really not, Joe. Listen, I found out where you keep our vodka. Joe, ever think about moving to a bigger place?
Oh, come on. You're just bothered by an old girlfriend there.
No, I'm not. I swear, that's not just it. I mean, it does bother me a little, I'll admit it. Because actually, this place, I don't know, doesn't feel like our place. It feels like your place. A little like her place.
Rhoda, look, aside from the fact that we didn't move here yesterday together, what is wrong with this place?
Okay, all right. There's no bedroom.
We have a bedroom, we just don't have any walls around it.
Joe, all my life I wanted a separate bedroom. Really. I mean, the last time I had a room of my own was when I was in an incubator.
Rhoda, you have to be realistic. I mean to say, it's tough enough to get a good apartment. If we ever did find one, it would cost twice as much as this place costs.
But what if I can't find it, huh? Why don't I just tell Brenda, a couple of other people, to keep their eyes open for us, okay? What do you say?
Well, it would have to be a fantastic place to get me to move out of here.
Joe, why should I have any trouble finding us a fantastic place? You simply open the paper and turn to fantastic.
Well, look, we can't afford it much more than we're paying right now, you know.
Here we have it, Joe. Fantastic and cheap. Huh? Fantastic and cheap 3 bedrooms. Fantastic and cheap 4 bedrooms. Fantastic and cheap 5 girls.
What?
Oops. That's a massage parlor. Fantastic and cheap 12 bedroom.
Rhoda!
Yeah.
I thought you'd never get here. My lunch hour is almost over.
I'm sorry, Bryn.
Ro, I got great news.
Yeah.
9E is available.
9E is available. What is that, an apartment? Here in this building. Brenda, that's great. What's it like?
I hear it's got a huge living room, oak floors, a fantastic bedroom, a fireplace, a sunken tub, a terrace with a view of the city. It's terrific.
Great. When are Hugh Hefner and the bunnies moving out? Are you kidding, Bryn? I mean, we can't afford anything like that.
$310.
How come there's no sign out in front?
Nobody knows about it. Carlton tipped me off.
Wait, was he drinking at the time?
Yeah?
Then it must be true. That was really sweet of Carlton to tell you.
Oh, not so sweet. He wants a bribe.
Oh.
But, Ro, you gotta take this apartment.
Easy now, Brent, wait. I gotta see it first, right? Then I gotta show it to Joe. Then Joe will want me to look at other places.
But, Ro, there's no time. Tomorrow the for rent signs go out. It's gonna look like a land rush around here.
Okay, yeah. All right, we better look at it right away.
Oh, Ro, it would be so great to have you living here. I've really been down in the dumps since you moved out.
I could tell. I saw the empty ding-dong cartons in your garbage.
Hello?
Hello, this is Carlton, your doorman.
Carlton, this is Brenda.
And this is Carlton.
Right. Carlton, listen, my sister's interested in 9E.
Oh, is she, gonna take care of me?
Okay, Carlton, how much you want?
How much you got?
Come on, name a figure.
$27,000. Too high, huh?
Carlton, listen. How much do you want just to show me 9E?
Will you buy me a bottle?
No, but I'll give you $1.
Oh, good. Then I can buy 2 bottles.
Carlton, the doorman, sent us.
Oh, you said 2 Faro chicks was coming up.
Well, until they get here, can we look around?
Come in. My name is Luis Alvarez.
Hi.
What's your name, beautiful person?
Rhoda Gerard.
I'm beautiful person's sister, Brenda.
Whatever.
So, Ro, what do you think?
I think it's the most fantastic apartment I've ever seen in my life.
Listen, don't let Carlton hear you say that. He'll charge you more bribe.
More? For this cruddy dump?
Listen, I don't mean to be nosy, but, why are you moving out?
My wife and I is getting a divorce.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's too bad. Yeah.
Well, Listen, sweetheart, can we talk?
That's all we do, is talk.
But this time, I think we can work it out.
Well, maybe tonight. Now I've got to get going.
All I'm asking is a little conversation, a chance to talk with you. I'll see you tonight, honey.
Boy, after tonight, you may not be leaving this apartment, huh?
Oh, no, I've got to get out of here. If my wife finds out about her, I'm going to be in big trouble. My wife says I'm cheating. My girlfriend says I don't spend enough time with her. I'm going to tell you something. There's no way to please a woman, man. So, beautiful person. Busy tonight?
Yes, very. I'm married.
That's okay. She is too.
Yeah, I feel like I'm watching all my children.
Hey, you a cop?
What are you talking about?
I just asked you if you're a cop.
How did you know I'm a cop? I'm an undercover cop. My life depends on nobody knows I'm a cop.
I can see the suntan mark from your shoulder holster.
You know something? You're right. I'm glad you tell me this. You know why? Because one of my best disguises is I dress like a woman. I must make a mental note. From now on, no more peasant blouses. Listen, you girls can stay here. Look around if you want. I have to go out on duty.
Now, what are you disguised as now?
Tonight, I'm disguised as good-looking Puerto Rican.
Well, there's a man who enjoys his work.
Are you kidding? I love my work. I love my work. When a poor deprived person like me, who never went to high school, can go out and arrest some of the finest people in this town, you know you're in a fantastic country. You like my place?
It's, okay.
Don't steal nothing.
It's incredible.
I love this place. Did you see that terrace in there?
Oh, the bedroom.
It's beans, Rhoda. It's beans.
I know, I'm going on the I love it. I love this place.
Rhoda, you gotta take this apartment.
I know.
I've never seen anything like it. It's gorgeous.
I know, I love it. I just love it. But Joe's got to love it, too. I'll make him love it. I'm going to call him right now and tell him about it.
Ro, can I listen on the extension? So I want to hear how happy he'll be when you tell him about it.
York Wrecking Company, yeah.
Hello, Joe, it's me.
Oh, hi, babe.
Yeah, listen, I got something to tell you.
Listen, can I wait till tonight? I'm just on my way out to a job.
Or maybe it could wait, but I can't. It's such good news, Joe. I found us a fantastic apartment. It's in Brenda's building, on the top floor. It's incredible. It has a separate bedroom, a fireplace.
Tell him about the terrace. Don't forget.
Yeah, the terrace, a terrace. Joe, we can barbecue out there.
Barbecue in New York? You'd have to keep vacuuming the meat.
Ro, tell him how cheap it is.
Oh, and the best of all, Joe, $310 a month. Do you believe that?
Hey, babe, it sounds nice, except for one thing. I don't think it's such a good idea to live that close to your sister. We won't have any privacy.
Joe.
She'll always
Joe.
be dropping in,
No,
you
no.
know.
Listen, you don't mean that. I know you don't
No,
mean that.
no, listen, I mean it. Now, look, I gotta get to work. We'll talk about it later, all right?
Okay. Bye. Brenda, I'm so sorry. Listen, you know that Joe didn't mean it the way it sounded. I mean, you know Joe. You know what he means.
Yeah, he means he doesn't want to be around me.
No, I'm sure that's not what he meant. He meant to say
look, do me a favor, please. Let's not talk about it again,
Brenda,
okay?
listen.
Because I understand exactly how Joe feels.
You do? How does he feel?
He feels like he doesn't want to live near me. And I can understand it. Because sometimes I feel that way about myself.
Oh, Brenda, listen. Wait. You remember today on the telephone when you said you didn't want to live in the same building as Brenda?
Uh-huh.
Well, Brenda was listening on the extension.
You know something funny about great days? One rotten minute can kill it.
I'm sorry.
Hey, maybe Brenda thought I was just kidding.
I don't think so. No, she has this date tonight.
Well, and she can't feel too bad.
Oh, yes, she can. She called Lenny.
Lenny?
Yeah. It's this pattern that Brenda has. Whenever she's feeling insecure or down or depressed about something, she does the same thing. She dates Lenny.
Well, what's wrong with Lenny?
Oh, great deal. A lot. But Lenny has one good point, old Len, yeah. When you call him up and say, come on over, by the time you say over, he's over.
I gotta talk to Brenda.
What are you going to say, Joe?
I hope something will come to me. Nothing's coming. I better go see her.
Listen, I'll go with you.
No, I appreciate the offer, but it's all my fault.
What? Well, you're saying that just to make me feel better.
No, I'm not.
How do you figure it's your fault?
Remember when you called me on the phone?
Yeah.
And I picked it up to answer it?
Yeah.
I should never have done that.
Boy, Brenda, you're the most fantastic girl I know. You really are one great chick.
Yeah. Convince me. Why am I so great?
Why? Because your toes are great.
But what else? What's good about me besides my toes?
Well, you're smart. You really help me with my problems.
Yeah, except you still haven't passed your CPA exam. I mean, how long can it go on? Every 6 months, you take that test and fail.
I know. I've taken that test so many times they gave me a parking space.
Look, next time you'll pass the test, I'm sure.
Sure I will. I'm really going to study this time.
Well, good. When's the test?
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning? Shouldn't you be studying now?
Maybe I should. But I'd rather be with you.
You really think I'm terrific, don't you?
Of course I do. You are terrific.
You're weird, Lenny. Would you? I get it myself, but I don't want to walk on these great toes.
Hi.
Hi. Bye.
What's wrong with him?
He's shy.
Oh, Brenda.
But he likes me. Lenny likes me. So, Joe, what can I do for you?
Well, Brenda, I understand you heard what I said on the phone today, and I want to explain what I meant.
Oh, please, Joe. It's okay. I don't need you feeling sorry for me.
Hey, I don't feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for me.
Huh?
Yeah, you know what it is to find out you've hurt somebody you really care about?
No.
It's nothing personal, Brenda. It's just, well, it's not good for newlyweds to be too near family.
Hello?
This is Carlton, the doorman, calling.
What is it, Carlton?
It's about 9E. If you want it, you gotta decide fast. The super's on his way to get a for rent sign painted now, and there's already another couple ready to take it.
A couple? But the sign isn't even painted yet. What couple?
Sign painter and his wife. And if they don't take it, someone else will. It's gonna go fast. Trust me on this one.
Carlton, they're not taking the apartment. Whoever gets it, gets it.
Then would they be interested in a 56 Chevy? Has the original tires.
No, Carlton.
Look, Brenda, I just want you to understand why we're not going to take the apartment.
I don't think I want to understand that.
But it has nothing to do with how much I like you.
Oh, Joe, I know that. You don't have to do a whole number. I don't want to put you through this.
Oh, Brenda. Brenda.
What?
First, I want to give you a big hug.
What's this hug for?
Because I love you.
Wow. Then you're going to take the apartment?
No. No, even though it sounds great. Listen, Brenda, you got to understand. Rhoda would be running down to your place every time she had a problem. You'd be up at our place every time you had a problem. You know what I mean, don't you?
Yeah, I do. And I think you're being real honest with me, and I appreciate it. And if we can be this honest with each other, then why not live here?
What do you mean?
Well, Joe, you know, if you ever feel like I'm bugging you, you can just tell me to get out.
I can be that honest with you?
Sure. I'm not that thin-skinned.
Okay.
Okay? Does that mean okay?
Yeah, we're going to take the apartment.
Hey, neighbor!
Let me go tell Carlton.
Carlton, the doorman.
Carlton, we'll take it.
Oh, great. I'll give it a wash and fill up the tank with gas for you.
Oh, yeah, it's really gorgeous.
I can't wait. It sounds so perfect. Let's go in.
Yeah.
Listen, a few plants should do wonders.
Do you believe this? Have you ever seen anything like this?
Hey, what happened here?
My wife, Hurricane Shirley. I come home this morning, I find it like this. She said she's going to come up, take a few things out. She takes my fireplace.
Few things, huh? The only thing she left was a view.
Serves me right for marrying an Anglo. They've got such hot tempers. Well, she takes everything. She took my uniforms, my gun, my best dress. If you think it's bad here, please, don't go in the bedroom.
What?
Don't go, listen to me when I'm telling you. Don't go in the bedroom.
There's a flood in there.
Oh, what's that big white blob?
She punched in my water bed. I tell you not to look.
Look, Rhoda, it's gonna be okay. I mean, all it needs is a few coats of paint here, some wallpaper there, a pump.
Well, I finally got my bedroom. Some women get to buy a bedspread. I get to start my own rice paddy. World War II. The first thing I remember liking that liked me back was food. I had a bad puberty. It lasted 17 years. I'm a high school graduate. I went to art school. My entrance exam was on a book of matches. I decided to move out of the house when I was 24. My mother still refers to this as the time I ran away from home. Eventually, I ran to Minneapolis, where it's cold, and I figured I'd keep better. Now I'm back in Manhattan. New York, this is your last chance. Johnny, you want something else to eat?
No, thanks. I'm full.
Are you sure? I mean, you better get it while you can. You get back to your mom, she's not going to let you have all this rotten junk food.
Hey, Donnie, why don't you go in and brush your teeth? We'll finish up packing and leave, okay?
But I brushed them before, Dad.
Yeah, well, you should also brush them after you eat.
Okay.
He's so sweet, Joe.
Yeah. He's crazy about you, too.
Well, I should hope so. Every morning I wake him up saying, "This is Daddy's new wife. Do you love me?" Same way I wake you, Joe. Listen, you were married 6 years. Did you just want one child?
Well, we had Donnie after we were married 5 years.
Yeah.
And it seems silly to have another kid after we were divorced.
I'll brush, Dad.
Hey, watch it, Donnie. You're blinding me.
Brenda?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hiya.
Hi. I just stopped in to say goodbye to Donnie.
Hey, Bren. Listen, we're going to drop him off. So how about if I drop you off at the same time, huh?
Oh, yeah, great.
Brenda, maybe you'd like to stay and have a second cup of coffee.
Oh, no thanks. A second cup of coffee always leads to the hard stuff, like a piece of Danish.
But I thought we could talk a little.
Oh, okay, sure. And can I have a Danish?
Okay, Donnie, let's move out.
Ah, Donnie, so long, darling. Hey, say hi to Mount Everest for me, will you?
Bye, Rhoda. Bye, Brenda.
See you, Donnie.
See ya.
So,
But what's on your mind, Ro?
I'm 2 weeks late.
For what? Oh, late. You mean late.
Yeah, right. It's my imagination, huh?
No, I think you're pregnant. Did you tell Joe?
Tell him what? Joe, I don't know if I'm pregnant or not. That's not anything to tell a guy. But I did want to talk to somebody.
Well, you came to the right person.
Brenda, it's just that I wasn't figuring on it this soon. I mean, this is soon. Before starting a family, I thought we'd wait a couple of days.
You know, how do you feel about being possibly pregnant?
That's a good question. I don't know. My first reaction was complete and total panic. And then I remembered, I'm married. Hi, Joe.
Hiya, May. Any messages?
Mm-hmm. Few, they're on your desk.
My wife called?
Which one?
Look, May, to avoid confusion, I have one wife and one ex-wife. So if I want to know if my wife called, I'll say, did my wife call? If I want to know if my ex-wife called, I'll say, did my ex-wife call, okay?
Okay. Neither one called. You want me to order up some lunch, Joe?
Oh, no, thanks.
No lunch?
Nah.
Joe, it's very obvious that something is bothering you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, I hope you don't hold it against me if I don't ask you what's wrong.
Okay, I will tell you what is wrong.
Hold it. This is the very reason I didn't want to get involved. I just stopped smoking. When I get nervous or involved with people's problems, I can't stop, you know?
Then, May, don't smoke.
It's too late now. Or remove me if you light my cigarette.
See, May, you know, I hate to see you start again.
Don't worry about it. I can quit anytime. I quit yesterday. I quit today. And I'll probably quit tomorrow. What's bugging you, Joe?
Well, you know what it is. You're the bookkeeper. Things are real slow around here, and, well, I'm worried about that bid I submitted, that demolition job on 28th Street.
Is that it? Well, I'm so glad you talked to me. I knew I'd cheer you up. Think positive, you'll get the job.
But that's what I'm afraid of. I bid too low. I get that job, I'm going to lose my shirt.
Why'd you bid so low?
Because we need the work.
Oh, Joe, I'm sure you've been through rough times like this before, haven't you?
Yeah, I guess I have.
And I'm sure you didn't think you'd find a solution, right?
Hey, that's right.
But you did, didn't you?
Hey, I sure did. Thanks, May.
Of course, you didn't have a new wife to worry about. Or a brand new apartment to pay for. Or all that furniture. And wait till you get a load of that bill of bills that came in today. Whew.
Look, May, hold it. Now, remind me never to tell you my problems.
Well, if you don't tell them to me, Joe, who are you going to tell them to?
Well, how about my wife?
You mean you tell her stuff like this?
Sure.
Oh, that's terrific. Modern couples telling each other everything, huh? I'll tell you, my husband never told me a thing. Though I wish he had. Because now that he's dead, I'll never know why he left so much money to his secretary. New York Wrecking Company. Huh? Oh, sure, yeah, I'll tell him. Okay, bye. I've got bad news, Joe.
What?
You got the job.
It's me, Brenda.
Oh, just a minute. Hi.
Well, any news yet?
Brenda, don't refer to it as news. I mean, I get the feeling that Walter Cronkite closed with Rhoda is still late, and that's the way it is.
Well, don't be too concerned. I asked some of my top girlfriends, and they said being nervous can make you late.
Yeah?
Yeah, so you're nervous about anything?
I am. I'm a little nervous about being late.
Did you mention anything to Joe yet?
Brenda, this is not the type of thing to mention. I mean, either drop the bomb on him or you don't.
Well, you know, this is a heavy responsibility for me. I'm the only one who knows. And I'm dying to tell somebody.
But there is nothing to tell, so I do not want you to tell anybody. No one.
Okay, I won't tell a soul. Mum's the word.
Right. And Mum includes Mom. All I would need is for her to hear. Be the first time in history anybody ever sent out pregnancy announcements.
Well, don't worry about a thing. As of this moment, I'm putting it out of my mind. Well, I see you've made a strawberry cheesecake.
Not bad for a first try, huh?
No, it really looks great. How'd you make it?
You think I'm going to give away my secrets?
This secret isn't yours. It's Sara Lee's. All you did was thaw this out and stick some strawberries on top. It was easy.
Was not. First I had to scrape up all the pineapple.
Bro, you know, I still can't get over the fact that you're a married woman. Not to mention the unmentionable.
Good.
You know what I mean?
Sure I do, Brenda. Listen, sometimes I don't remember I'm married.
Hi, babe.
Hi, Joe.
Hiya, Bren.
Hi, Joe. Well, I guess I'll be hitting the old stairs.
Hey, what's the rush?
Oh, well, you know our agreement. Just because we live in the same building, I wasn't going to keep popping in on you.
Right, and I said that if I wanted you to leave, I would tell you.
You don't have to tell me. I'm going.
But I want you to stay.
Well, not tonight, when you two have so much to talk about.
What? Rhoda?
Yeah?
You have something you want to talk to me about?
Nothing that can't wait for a while.
Well, I have something I want to talk to you about, too.
Well, then why don't you go first, Joe?
Rhoda, this isn't an easy thing to tell you.
Listen, what's easy to tell anybody these days?
Well, you know, the economy is kind of down, and, well, they're not putting up as many buildings in New York, so they're not knocking down as many. So business is kind of off, and, well, we may have to tighten our belts.
Yeah.
That's it. So what's your news?
Well, my news is that it might be rather difficult for me to tighten my belt. Hi, Joe.
Rhoda, good morning. What are you doing up? I was going to let you sleep.
No, I don't want you to have breakfast without me before you went to work.
Great. What would you like to eat?
Nothing. I will have some black coffee, though.
Okay. Hey, you know, I think it's great that we haven't been spending a lot of time talking about whether or not you're pregnant.
Yeah. Spending a lot of time discussing something that may or may not happen would be ridiculous.
I haven't even been thinking about it.
I haven't even been thinking about it. At all.
Except for now.
No. Even now, I'm not thinking about it.
Me either.
This is what's called a pregnant pause.
Rhoda, how do you think it happened?
I think like they taught us in biology. If it happened, if.
Yeah, but weren't you on the pill?
Oh, yeah, I was, Joe, but I might have made a mistake. After we got back from the honeymoon cruise, I noticed I had one extra birth control pill, but I was short one seasickness pill.
Well, at least we know you're not seasick.
Joe, listen, if, and I'm saying if, you hear that? If it turns out that I'm pregnant, how would you feel about it?
Well, you don't know if you are.
I know, but if I were, if I were.
Well, if you were pregnant, I'm not sure how I'd feel. But since you're not sure, I know I don't know how I feel.
Yeah. How can you be sure of an answer when I'm not sure of the question?
How would you feel?
Concern, mainly. And then I'd wonder how good a mother I'd be. I mean, I always remember my mother saying, Rhoda, I am not going to make the same mistakes with my daughter that my mother made with me. You know, everybody who ever has a kid says that, and then everybody always makes the same mistakes. I mean, Joe, I'm sitting here, I'm not even sure if I'm pregnant, and I want her home by 11 o'clock. What are you thinking?
Nothing.
What are you feeling?
Well, I guess a little stunned.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Let's stop worrying.
Okay. Well, I'm not worried, unless you are.
Like I said, let's just stop worrying, huh?
Don't worry. Cool. Yeah.
This is Carlton, your doorman.
Yeah, what's happening, Carlton?
There's a lady on her way up to see you, and she looks suspicious.
Then why did you let her up?
Because everybody in New York looks suspicious.
Carlton, I'm disappointed. You told me you were going on the wagon.
I am on the wagon.
You sound drunk.
I guess I've been drinking so long I talk this way all the time.
I see.
Rhoda?
Oh, Susan.
Hi.
What a surprise.
Hello. Boy, you got some weird doorman.
Oh, don't I know it?
He did everything but frisk me.
Well, he probably thought you were smuggling in a puppy under there.
I wish you were. The other 4 kids have been wanting one.
Susan, you're looking wonderful.
Rhoda.
Yes, you are. Listen, I think it's true what they say about pregnant women, having that special glow.
That special glow is something that pregnant women made up, so they'd feel better about looking like this. Oh, yeah, I'm okay.
Hey, how about a cup of coffee?
Oh, I'd love it.
You want a piece of cake?
Yeah.
You're not on a diet, huh?
No, I used to do that, but no more. From now on, they eat what I eat. Hey, Rhoda, I brought you a shower present.
Oh, Susan, what for?
Well, I felt so dumb bringing you diapers for your bridal shower. So I thought I'd get you something good for a new bride.
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
Go ahead, open it.
All right.
Rhoda, this is some terrific apartment.
Yeah, I know. But, of course, we don't have all the stuff we want yet.
What are you waiting for?
The economy to get better. This is beautiful.
You really like it?
Oh, it's 2 pieces. Yeah, it's gorgeous. But, frankly, I might have more use for those diapers than I do for this.
Rhoda, how wonderful. I'm always so excited to hear that from somebody else.
But I might not be.
Even better. Listen, Rhoda, if it happens you need anything in the way of baby stuff, I'll give it to you. In fact, if it turns out that you're not pregnant, I'll give you a kid.
Thanks, Susie. Thanks.
Hey, you know something? It's very easy to find out if you are. I have a doctor's appointment this morning. Why don't you come along?
I can't do that. I need an appointment.
Don't worry. He'll take you, because if he doesn't, I pull my business.
This looks like our senior class at graduation.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hi, Susan. You're way overdue, aren't you?
No, I had that one. This is another one.
Sorry I missed it. I must have been on vacation.
Charlotte, this is my friend, Mrs. Gerard, that I called you about.
Hi, Mrs. Gerard. I'll be needing a little information.
Okay. What little I know, I'll be happy to give you.
Listen, girls, I'm going to go sit down. I'm standing here for 2.
Right.
Your first name, Mrs. Gerard?
Rhoda.
Husband?
Absolutely.
What's your husband's first name?
Joe. Joseph. I call him Joe.
Now, I'm going to let you fill the rest of this out yourself. There are some very important facts that we have to know. Childhood diseases, parents' medical history, and how you're going to pay the doctor.
Okay.
Now, this is a questionnaire from the Population Research Institute. If you don't mind a few more questions, Mrs. Gerard?
No, not at all.
Fine. Do Do you practice birth control?
I thought I did.
That means yes?
Yes.
Does that include the time when you were single?
Yes.
What method of birth control did you use? A device, rhythm, orally?
Orally. I used to say no a lot.
If you discovered that you couldn't have a child, would you be willing to adopt one?
Oh, yes, I would.
Would you consider adopting a minority child?
Yeah, sure.
Which minority would you prefer?
Jewish. I'm sorry, I was just joking. I was kidding. I do that when I'm nervous. Any minority is fine.
Thank you very much. That'll be all. Now, if you'll take that to room 4 and disrobe, the doctor will be with you in just a moment.
Okay. Thank you. I've been sent to room 4.
Room 4? Hey, you're lucky. That's the room with the heater.
Joe.
Hey, babe.
Hi. What are you doing home at 1 o'clock in the afternoon?
Oh, I don't know. I just came home to have a special little lunch with you.
That's sweet. Joe, that's so gorgeous.
Well, it ought to be. It's page 27 of Bride magazine.
I love it. What if I didn't come home?
Oh, well, I was going to give you 10 more minutes, and then I was going to invite Carlton up for a glass of wine.
For Carlton, you wouldn't need a glass.
So, would you like to eat?
Yeah, Joe, are you in a big hurry?
Oh, no, I got lots of time.
Oh, good. Why don't we sip a glass of wine first?
That's a great idea. Oh, boy, this feels funny.
What?
Oh, pouring wine for a beautiful woman on a weekday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like we're having an affair.
Yeah, terrific, huh? And we don't have to worry about my husband walking in on us. Joe?
Yeah.
I went to the doctor this morning, and I took a test.
And?
And I'm not.
You're not.
No. 15 years I'm out of school. I'm still flunking tests.
Rhoda, you're not, disappointed?
In a way, yeah. But I'm also relieved. I mean, I have nothing against having a baby, but I think it's something we should plan for, Joe.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, that way, when it arrives, it's something that we really want, rather than something we got.
Sure. No, I agree. That's funny, disappointed and relieved.
Yeah.
Those two things happen together a lot. You know, there should be a special word for it.
Yeah. How about disrelieved?
Disrelieved, that's fine.
Yeah, it's like the time I tried out for cheerleaders. I was disappointed I didn't make it, but relieved I didn't have to wear one of those short little skirts.
Oh, by the way, I got some news for you, too.
Yeah?
Yeah, you remember that bid that I told you about?
Yeah.
We got the job.
Oh, no, Joe.
Well, you can't lose them all. In the meanwhile, let's forget about all the money it's going to cost me and have a nice lunch, huh?
Okay, I'm for that. Oh, Joe, that's
Like it?
beautiful. Yeah, pastrami, pickled herring, sour cream, tongue, cheese, shrimp.
Yeah, I got you all the things that I thought you would like if you were pregnant.
We're in luck. Those are all the things I like when I'm not pregnant. Is that you, baby sister?
Yes, it is.
Hi, come in.
Wow, Rhoda. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you in bed?
No, silly. No, I was just trying it on. How do you like it?
Oh, sensational.
Yeah.
Oh, would I love to be able to wear something like that.
Well, why can't you?
You kidding? I look like a float in the Rose Parade.
Stop it, huh? Yes?
This is Carlton, your doorman.
Yes, Carlton, what is it?
Just wanted to let you know that your husband's on his way up
Oh, thank you.
with flowers to surprise you.
hormone in his body. December 1941.
I've always felt responsible for World War II. The first thing I remember liking that liked me back was food. I had a bad puberty. It lasted 17 years. I'm a high school graduate. I went to art school. My entrance exam was on a book of matches. I decided to move out of the house when I was 24. My mother still refers to this as the time I ran away from home. Eventually, I ran to Minneapolis, where it's cold, and I figured I'd keep better. Now I'm back in Manhattan. New York, this is your last chance.
Look, I hope you don't mind my coming over so early.
Oh, no. Listen, I had to be up anyway. The delivery men are coming. Hey, you want some breakfast?
Just coffee.
Okay.
Hey, is your new couch coming today?
Yeah, the store called this morning, woke me up to tell me exactly what time they would be here.
What time did they say?
Precisely between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m.
Hey, where's Joe?
Oh, asleep. Still, yeah. Well, he came in last night. He was working till 3 a.m.
Gee, it must have been tough not seeing him last night.
Oh, I saw him all right. He, wakes me up when he comes to bed.
Every night?
Yeah. You know something? I'm glad the weekend's here, though, Bryn. We both could use it. Yeah, something's been a little funny with Joe lately.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I think something's bothering him, but, I don't know. I mean, things don't seem quite normal. Of course, when you've only been married a month, you don't know what normal is.
Hey, that's quite a breakfast.
Oh, yeah, since he's not up yet, I figured I'd make something really special, you know?
Oh, he'll love it.
No, he won't. It's for me.
Hey, Ro, while you're sitting here waiting for your couch, could I ask you a favor?
Anything.
Well, I have this blind date tonight, you see. The bank manager arranged it with his son, and I think the son must really like me.
Wait, blind date? How do you know if you've never seen him?
Well, his father had me work the drive-up window all week, and this one guy kept zooming past.
So?
He didn't have a car.
Terrible.
Ro, could you and Joe double date with me tonight?
Tonight?
Yeah, you know, give me some insurance.
Well, I don't know. I'll ask Joe, and then I'll call you later, okay?
Great. Look, if I'm not home, I'll be out buying a dress.
Oh, yeah? Listen, Brenda, where are you doing your shopping these days?
Oh, same place, the one that has a great selection in my size. Noblesse obese.
Who is it?
The delivery man with the couch.
Right, good. Oh, take it easy. Please watch the back here, huh? Ah. Oh, it's beautiful. Ah.
What do you want, honey?
You want to do me a favor and don't call me honey, all right?
Anything you say, baby.
I'll talk to you. Okay, now listen, would you guys just bear with me and we can work here for just a minute, because I'm not sure suddenly where I want it.
Hey, lady, didn't you know where you wanted it before we got here?
Well, yeah, sure, but now that I see it, it's much bigger than it was in the store.
It's also heavier than it was in the store. Look, we got a policy that we never break. Once we put it down, it's down.
Then hold it. Hey, we have
Hey, wait.
The second policy is, when ladies start looking through magazines, we put it down.
Hey, wait. Would you like a cup of coffee?
Sure.
Yeah, good. Why don't you two sit down? Huh?
Hey, it's really nice of you to let us sit down like this.
Oh, yeah? Why?
Because our clothes are greasy. Don't worry, it's just a little joke I have.
Very funny, too. Listen, why don't we just sit here, relax, have our coffee, and decide where my couch would look best? Maybe we'll move it, maybe we won't. Just, I want you to just relax.
Hey, this is great. Not too many people appreciate how hard we work.
You know, the funniest thing just happened. You went to put your hand on your own knee and it wound up on mine. And you don't even know it. Do you?
You gotta excuse him, lady. Once, 8 years ago, he made a connection on a delivery. So now every time he brings something in, he thinks lightning's gonna strike again. You got a spoon?
Yeah, sure. Spoon for you, lightning rod for your buddy.
Hey, I believe in a direct approach.
Okay.
But you know what I'd like instead of coffee?
Better be tea. Morning.
Hey, don't you ever knock when you come out of a room?
Hey, fella, I'm a husband.
Oh. Come on, charm boy, we're leaving now.
I didn't want any coffee anyway.
Joe, that was terrific. You were just terrific.
You work on demolition sites long enough. There's always some hero that wants to take on the boss.
Yeah? So then this one was a snap for you, huh?
No, this one was hard. On the job, I always call a cop.
Hey, Joe, how do you feel about going to a movie tonight?
Well, if you want to, sure.
Well, it's that Brenda has this blind date, and she asked if we'd like to come along.
Well, it's up to you.
Hey, Joe, is anything wrong?
Oh, no, nothing's wrong. What makes you think something's wrong?
Are you sure nothing's wrong?
Oh, nothing's wrong.
Sure? Sure?
Yep, sure.
You listen to me? You tell me nothing's wrong, I should just believe it. Stop asking if anything's wrong.
Right.
I don't think I can stop asking you.
Why?
Because you're saying nothing's wrong the same way Chad Everett tells a patient nothing's wrong. Brenda?
Yeah.
Come on in.
Hey, what are you planting?
Oh, tomatoes, watercress, the diet flower box. This way, in the event of a nuclear holocaust, I will be able to make a Weight Watchers salad.
You know, when I was into health foods, I tried to raise a cocoa plant. I had this great idea for growing organic chocolate bars.
Did it work?
I never found out. One night, my friend Ellen chopped it up and tried to smoke it. You know that was the worst case of zits I've ever seen. Oh, Ro, your couch is gorgeous.
Yeah, it is. Why don't you try it out?
Oh, I don't think so. I clash with gorgeous. I guess you won't be ready for quite a while yet, huh?
Are you kidding? Surprise. You. There.
That's the single most depressing sight I've ever seen. You don't know what I've been through. Rhoda, I've got 6 different kinds of sprays on me. I dyed a pair of shoes that were already my favorite color, and I know that my date still won't like me.
Now, do you hear yourself? Brenda, what are you worrying about passing his test? He should be worrying about passing yours.
I think he'll make it.
Brenda, listen to me. You look marvelous. You're going to knock him out. Come on, come on. If he's so full of confidence, next time he'll dye his shoes.
Gee, you know, Neil's gonna be here any minute. Where's Joe?
Just relax, okay? Joe?
Yeah?
What is your expected departure time? It's getting a little late.
Hey, I'll hurry. It's okay, I'll be there.
He'll hurry, it's okay. He'll be here. Hello?
This is Carlton, your doorman.
Yes.
Is Brenda Morgenstern there?
Uh-huh, it's for you.
Yeah. Yes, Carlton, I'm here.
Prince Charming has arrived. Shortest Prince Charming I ever
You got a saw.
saw. Where do you want him? Where you are now or your own place?
Could you tell him to...
Hey, I'm not a messenger. You tell him.
No, Carlton, I don't want to...
Hello?
Hello? Neil?
Uh-huh, how are you?
Fine, and you?
Fine.
Good. I'm going to my apartment now, 2B. Perhaps you can meet me there.
Okay.
Something tells me it's not going to be sensational.
Brenda, we'll be right down, okay? Yeah. Joe, you almost ready?
Almost.
Hey, would you rather not go?
Oh, no, I'll go. You wanted to go, so we'll go.
No, listen. What if I go? Just me by myself. I mean, it's no big deal. It's a movie. I'll be home very early. You think that would be...
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go, and then I'll come back. Nothing to it.
Right.
Oh, Joe, but
What?
this is ridiculous. I'm making such a big deal out of this. I'm embarrassing myself here. I'm gonna just go, okay?
Okay.
Because I said I would with Brenda. This is best, because then you don't have to do what you do.
Oh.
Excuse me. Okay. See you later, darling.
Bye.
Joe?
Yeah.
At the risk of really messing up our marriage, do you mind if I stay home? Brenda, is it okay to come in?
Sure, why not?
Well, I tried to get you on the phone, but your line was busy. You know, I thought you might have company. I want to make sure the coast was clear.
Rhoda, if the coast was any clearer, I wouldn't even be here.
Not a great date, huh?
Oh, it was pathetic. He even asked permission to kiss me goodnight.
You know, that's kind of nice.
Yeah, but he kissed okay. Once on the lips and once on the neck. I think he's potentially passionate.
Good. Then you didn't mind going out without Joe and me last night?
Oh, not at all. I think it was better. I mean, he would have been very self-conscious when he swallowed his contact lens.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you didn't mind.
No.
I just want to be sure of that. That's all.
Rhoda, is something wrong?
No, not a thing. Hey, this is doing good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Something is wrong.
Yeah.
But Brenda, it's very involved.
What is it?
Well, yesterday, all day, something was weird. Now, there's something bothering Joe, and I don't know what it is. I keep asking him, what's wrong? And he keeps telling me nothing's wrong. But somehow, Brenda, I know there's something wrong. It's like when you get the back of your dress tucked in your pantyhose and nobody will tell you.
Maybe you're making something out of nothing.
No. Last night, for the first time since we've been married, when we went to sleep, we went to sleep.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know, Brenda. I don't know what to do.
Look, Ro, I've never been married, and I might be all wrong, but you know what the smartest thing I ever heard anybody say was?
What?
It was Pop who said it. He said, marriage is like Pepto-Bismol. Sometimes, if you don't shake it up enough, it doesn't work right. Well, you see, the thought was very good. What he meant was...
I know what he meant, and it would be fine if I was married to an upset stomach.
Hiya, Brent.
Hi, Joe. Hi.
Rhoda, I just dropped down to let you know that I'm going out for a while.
Oh, yeah. You want me to come along?
Oh, no, that's all right. I got something I want to talk to my father about.
Oh. Anything wrong?
Oh, no, everything's fine.
Oh, good. That's good.
How about you?
Oh, fine. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Goodbye.
This is not a good sign.
Oh, I don't know.
What do you mean? He's going home to his father.
I don't know. That's kind of sweet. I mean, a guy like Joe going to his father for some answers.
You're right. It is sweet. What am I worrying about? He's just getting some advice from his father. A man who's been divorced twice. Who's that?
I don't know. I don't expect anyone. Hey, Joe.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
Well, I was really bugged about something, and I wanted to talk to you about it because it's just driving me crazy, and I got to get it off my chest, but I can come back some other time.
No. Stay, Joe, stay. Rachel, I'd like you to meet, this is, Joe Gerard.
Hey, same last name.
Yeah, well, you see, Joe's, he's my son.
Oh.
Hey, look, I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
No.
here.
Oh, no.
Sit down.
I was just going through the paper trying to figure out what we can do this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
I love being free on a Sunday.
Maybe you could put some more coffee on.
Oh, sure. Sure, just take your time. Let's be loose. Sunday. I just love Sunday.
She's 30 years old.
Dad, I don't care how old she is.
I can prove she's 30.
Hey, Dad, look. The reason I came over here is that I'm having a rough time with Rhoda, and I wanted to talk to somebody, and, well, I hope you don't mind.
Mine? Oh, Joe, this is what fathers wait for. I mean, after all, you were only 16 years old when we split up, and your mother and I, and I was always afraid we wouldn't have talks like this. It's just, Joe, I hope I can do right by you. What's the problem?
It's little things. Like, I don't want to do anything on the weekend, and Rhoda wants to go out, and that bugs me. But if we don't go out, then I just get this guilty feeling in my stomach. So it's like I'm walking on eggs. And Rhoda keeps asking me, what's the matter? And I can't tell her.
Why?
Because that's how I screwed up my first marriage with Marion. Every time something went wrong, we'd have a meeting about it. Bang, this meeting is called to order. You're bugging the hell out of me. 3, 4 in the morning, we'd be hanging in there about how I was letting her down and how she was driving me up a wall. Dad, I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't pay to be honest.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't do so well not being honest. I mean, I don't know if your mother ever explained what went wrong in our marriage.
Well, no, she just said that, well, it really wasn't an explanation.
Well, come on, tell me. What did she say?
Well, she said that, she just couldn't live with a bum.
Well, yeah, that was it.
Well, anyway, at least my marriage to Marion taught me something. You can really louse things up by talking about everything that bugs you.
Now, look, Joe, just because it didn't work with Marion doesn't mean that you shouldn't be honest with Rhoda.
I know. I just don't know anymore.
Now, look, Joe, didn't you always say that Rhoda was the best thing that ever happened to you?
Right.
Well, then here's my advice. Fight to make the marriage work. I mean, tell her everything. Otherwise, you're going to end up like me. And believe me, what I've got isn't great. It's very good.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Why are you crying?
I was crying because the tomato crop failed.
Look, honey, I decided that we ought to have a talk.
Good decision, Joe. You know, I wonder why I didn't think of that. Let's talk, please.
Okay, I had to go see my father to get some advice and find out a couple of things. Look, Rhoda, I don't know if you noticed, but I haven't been myself lately.
Noticed. I've noticed. Damn it, Joe, why haven't we talked?
Because I know everything you would say.
Wait a minute, how can you possibly know what another person is going to say?
I can. Believe me, I'm telling you, I can.
Okay, now wait, just hold it. First tell me what our problem is, and then tell me what I was going to say.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Now, I work hard. On Saturday and Sunday, I just want us to stay home and relax. But I knew if I told you that, you would say, we don't go out all week. Now we're going to sit home on the weekend?
What a crummy thing for me to say. I hope you told me off.
Oh, yeah. Right. I said sometimes staying home with someone you love can be pretty great.
Good for you, Joe. Then what?
Well, then I figured you would say something like, I didn't realize I was married to a hermit.
Not bad. And you'd say?
Hey, don't call me a hermit.
And then what?
Then we'd have a tremendous argument and I'd storm out of the house. The one place I wanted to be all weekend.
Joe, I'm sorry for laughing, but
what?
You have an entire argument by yourself and you still lose. Oh, Joe, I knew it. I knew you were thinking crazy things.
But then why didn't you say something?
Because I knew what you'd say. Okay, all right, so big deal. You caught me. You proud of yourself? Oh, Joe. Joe, listen. I love staying here, doing nothing.
You do?
Yeah, it's the greatest feeling in the world. To feel good doing nothing. I mean, I spent my whole life working and having a good time. It's the first time it happens when I just open my eyes.
Oh, gee, Rhoda, it's really great to hear you say that.
It's wonderful that it's true.
So, what are we gonna do?
Nail the door shut.
One thing more, honey, as long as we're being perfectly honest. I can't tell you how much I hate this couch.
Hey, watch the back there. What do I care? It's not ours anymore. Hey, Joe, look at that. That couch wasn't even here long enough to make those little dents in the carpet. So listen, next time I go for one, will you please go with me? Huh?
Oh, sure. As long as it's not on the weekend.
Responsible for World War II. The first thing I remember liking that liked me back was food. I had a bad puberty. It lasted 17 years. I'm a high school graduate. I went to art school. My entrance exam was on a book of matches. I decided to move out of the house when I was 24. My mother still refers to this as the time I ran away from home. Eventually, I ran to Minneapolis, where it's cold, and I figured I'd keep better. Now I'm back in Manhattan. New York, this is your last chance.
Rose, do you think this makes me look fat? I mean, if you saw me walking down the street, would you say, there goes a fat person?
Randy, come on, no.
I have to remember to suck in my stomach. Also my thighs.
And, gee, you're all aflutter. Are you in love?
No, I'm not really in love. I'm in like. Yeah, I am crazy in like.
Ren, that's good.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm going on my third date with him. I mean, a third date.
Gee, that's practically a relationship.
I'm in a relationship.
Right. And you were the one who kept saying, I'll never meet anyone, it'll never happen. I'll spend my entire life drifting aimlessly from one Baskin-Robbins to another.
I know. What do you think?
Nice. Yeah. And you see now?
Yeah.
Tell me about this guy. What's he like?
Oh, I don't know where to start. His name is Jimmy.
Yeah?
He's a mailman. He said this great thing about ice cream. I said I like chocolate better than Rocky Road. Chocolate's more subtle. And he said, I know. Rocky Road always seems like it's trying too hard. Isn't that a wonderful thing to say? It is. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful thing to say.
Yeah, it is. It's wonderful. He sounds terrific.
Oh, he is. He's like someone you'd see on public transportation. You know what I mean?
No. Who could know what you mean by that?
Like one of those guys you see on the bus reading the Village Voice with sensitive eyes. And they always get off the bus before I have time to tell them that I'm a lot cuter on the inside.
Hey, listen, you better hurry up. You're going to be late to meet him.
Yeah, right.
Brenda, this is so great. I can't ever remember seeing you like this. So where are you going to meet him?
At the bus terminal.
What?
Well, it's convenient. The bus terminal is a very good place to leave for New Jersey from.
New Jersey? What's there to do in New Jersey, except go to New York?
We do a lot of things. We drive around, we walk around, fool around.
So he lives in New Jersey, huh?
No, he lives in Brooklyn. But Jimmy says New Jersey's a lot quieter, and he likes to travel. Maybe a hat would help. Do you have a hat?
Yeah, sure, in the closet, friend. Listen, someone who likes to travel has Paris as a main goal. Or London. Never Newark.
Oh, listen, Rhoda, what difference does it make where we go? When you only see a guy once a week, where doesn't matter much.
Wait a minute, Brenda. Why, do you just see this guy only once a week?
Oh, well, he's only free Thursday nights. I look like a fruit fly.
Well, gee, I can't wait to see you tomorrow and hear about this date.
Oh, well, what are you doing 11 o'clock tonight?
Laundry. Why?
Oh, well, I'll be home by then, and I can tell you all about it.
At 11? Why so early?
Well, Jimmy says he has to get home by 11 to walk his dog.
Wait a minute. Why can't you go with Jimmy to walk his dog?
Oh, well, it's dark out, and he's afraid I'll be attacked.
So, won't the dog protect you?
That's who he's afraid's gonna attack me.
Hiya, Joe.
Well, hiya, man.
Anything wrong?
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, it's not going to be easy, but I guess I got to tell you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Rhoda, I'm selling my car.
Oh, I was so worried there. A million terrible things just went through my head. All of them ending with, but there's no reason we still can't be friends. So why are you selling the car? You love that car.
Yeah, but I love food and a roof over our heads more. And with the business so rotten, we just got to find ways to cut back.
Yeah.
And keeping a car in the city is too expensive.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. Who needs a car? We're married now. We can make out here.
Yeah. But selling a car because you're short on dough, Rhoda, that is big.
Well, now, listen, if it really bothers you that much, then don't sell it. We'll manage.
No, it's too late. I already put an ad in the paper, and I stuck up signs in the, the dry cleaner.
Yeah.
And over at the market. So the calls will probably start coming in tonight.
Yeah. And some of them are bound to be from weirdos. Tell me what your car looks like naked.
I'll tell you, you almost made me feel better about selling the car.
Okay, Joe. Good. Now, listen, are we okay on the car thing now? Because I got a thing, too. But you were there first, so I don't want to go into my stuff until we know that you're completely finished.
What's wrong?
Brenda's going with a married guy and doesn't know it.
What makes you think so?
Okay. He only takes it to New Jersey, where the friends of the wife won't see them together. He's busy every night but Thursday. He has to be home at 11 o'clock, and he has never once invited Brenda to his place.
Listen, so the guy likes Jersey. And as for dating Brenda once a week, maybe he sees other people the rest of the time. And as for coming home at 11, well, maybe he's got to go to work early.
How do you like that? I had this terrific case built up against this guy, and you just knocked it down in 2 seconds. Then you think he's single?
No, he's married.
Joe.
No, but if he is married, there's nothing that you can do, and there's nothing that you can say. All you got to do is just leave it to Brenda, and she'll find out, and she'll break up with him. I mean, let's face it, the only way to learn is by experience.
But why does Brenda have to learn like that? Why can't the Girl Scouts print a manual for adults? I mean, they teach you to spot poison oak and then let you walk right through a patch of married men.
Look, Rhoda, no matter what you say to Brenda, odds are she's not going to listen, and she'll only end up resenting you for it.
Well, better that than I just let her be the other woman.
Well, you don't have the right to live her life for her.
Since when do I need a right to care about my own flesh and blood?
You sound just like your mother.
Joe, I'm turning into my mother, aren't I? Huh? Go ahead, you can tell me. I know it. Am I getting shorter?
Now listen to me. I know you love Brenda and that you want to protect her, but Rhoda, don't.
You're right. Of course. You're right, Joe. I'm not going to interfere.
Great.
Even though I'm dying to. Did you hear that? That was right out of the mouth of Ida Morgenstern.
Come on, you're not going to turn into your mother in just one day.
Oh, Joe, it's not just today that makes me this. I haven't told you this. But some nights, when the moon is full, I start feeling that I am growing rollers. I get this yearning for sensible shoes. And I find myself standing by the window, baying at Miami. Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness there's someone down there. Who is this?
Carlton, this is Rhoda.
Oh, good. This is Carlton.
Yes?
Listen, could you put my uniform in the dryer? It's in the middle washer. You set the dryer on air fluff. I don't want my epaulets to shrink. If you need any more instructions, just give me a buzz.
Sounds like you got one going already.
Rhoda, guess what? You'll never guess what.
What?
Try to guess. You'll never guess, but try. Here's a hint. It's the last thing in the world you'll ever guess.
We're the washing machines and they're the people.
Rhoda, Jimmy asked me to go away for the weekend with him.
You're kidding.
No, he just turned to me and said, let's go to Vermont next weekend. Vermont? I even love how the word sounds. Like one of those thoughts you close a letter with. Write soon. Tell me what's happening. Vermont, Brenda.
I mean, he's free to get away for an entire weekend?
Yeah.
I mean, not just Thursday night and not just to New Jersey. Apparently he has no one he has to check with. Maybe he really has a dog. Brenda, you're telling me that he has invited you for a regular weekend?
Yeah, just a regular weekend.
The kind that if Mom knew about it, she'd have both his arms broken?
Right.
Congratulations. Yeah. Oh, Brenda, I can't tell you how relieved I am.
There's only one drawback, though.
Yeah?
He has to stay with the guys in his union.
Oh.
But I'll be at the Holiday Inn up the road, so I still get the free continental breakfast and everything. Brenda, for the first time in my life, I'm going to know what the travel-sized tube of Crest is all about.
Brenda, there's something that I wasn't going to say, but now I gotta. This guy you're dating, I think he's married.
What are you talking about? That's ridiculous.
No. Think about it. He has to be home by 11. Huh? And he never goes out in the city. Now, a weekend together at separate motels. Now, those are all symptoms of a bad case of marriage.
I told you that 11 o'clock thing is because he has to get home to his dog.
Brenda, please believe me, I've handed Kleenex to 4, count 'em, 4 crying girlfriends who were absolutely positive that their guy was getting home to his dog. Canary, cat, horse.
I don't believe you. I know he's not married.
I'm telling you.
Because if he was married, he would have a ring around the 3rd finger of his left hand instead of a Band-Aid.
A Band-Aid right here around his finger because he cut himself.
Yes.
And it's taking a long time to heal.
Leave me alone.
Brenda, he's married. The man is married.
He's not married. What will it take to convince you? If you just met him.
Okay, that's good. The 4 of us will go to dinner. And not on a Thursday.
Okay. Okay, we'll do it tomorrow. Any meal. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. And I'm sure for this special occasion, he won't even have to be home by 11 o'clock.
You're on.
And you can even choose the restaurant. Any place in New Jersey, you name it.
You just drank all 4 waters.
Where are they? What's he doing that's holding them up?
Maybe it's not his fault. Maybe she's the late one.
No way. Brenda's been dressed for this since last Sunday. Oh. Boy, I hate people who are late.
Oh, come on, Rhoda.
I hate them.
Rhoda, you don't hate him because he's late. You hate him because you think he's married.
I'm sorry, but I can't understand that my sister cannot look at this guy and see that he is married. I was worried. What happened to you? Why did I just yell across a restaurant? My mother.
Hi, Ro. Joe.
Hi, Bren.
Hi, Brenda. So, we couldn't make it, huh? He didn't show up. Well, listen, don't worry. Come on.
What do you mean he couldn't make it? He's right here.
Where? Oh, yeah. I see him. Here he comes.
How'd you know that was him?
Who could miss him? That man is not only married, he's a fugitive. You know what I said about being charming tonight?
Yeah.
The deal is off.
Rhoda, Joe, this is Jimmy Klein.
Hi, Jimmy.
Jimmy, my
Hi,
sister
Jimmy.
Rhoda,
How you
and
doing?
Joe.
Oh, hello, brother. Nice to see you.
Hiya.
Hi.
Why don't you sit in?
There are so many lights in here. Why is it so bright in here? Don't these people know there's an energy crisis?
Lights. It's like King Solomon's mines in here.
Sorry we're late, but I guess it's my fault.
Oh, no, it's not your fault that you couldn't stop home and you had to change your clothes at that gas station.
What? Why couldn't you change your clothes at home, Jim? I mean, going to a gas
miss.
station.
Well, we're here to have a good time, and I don't think we should go to a place like this without ordering one of the specialties, right?
Right. Would you help us here and tell me about some of the cute drinks that you have?
Hey, I just take your drink order. I don't do small talk.
Hey, you don't have to be so uptight. Come on.
I'm sorry, but did you ever have to work in a grass skirt?
I see your point.
Guys think they gotta make jokes. Your grass is dead. Want to get mowed?
No jokes, I promise.
I'll have the Valley Highball.
I'll have the Mount Fujiyama.
I'll have a diet Fujiyama.
And I'll have the same as Rhoda.
Must be terrific being a single guy in New York today. Tell me what you single guys do.
Nothing.
Nothing?
He doesn't mean nothing. He means nothing special. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing wrong.
Hey, how about that traffic coming over here, huh?
Oh, yeah, really, I'm not kidding.
I know what you mean. You know, that's why I'm trying to get rid of my car.
Oh, well, hey, I might be interested in buying a car.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, right now I have a 59 DeSoto station wagon.
It's unusual, you know, for a single man to drive a station wagon. I mean, it's your classic family car.
A surfer would drive a station wagon. A surfer would drive a station wagon.
Uh-huh. Pretty hard to hang 10 in the East River, Brent.
What kind of car are you selling?
Oh, 73 Cougar. Fabulous car.
I never actually driven a Cougar, but it is one of my favorite animals.
Oh, here they are. Oh, that's a nice one. That's the Fujiyama. A diet Fujiyama, right? Okay.
No, I'd like to propose a toast here.
What are we toasting?
I don't know, but make it fast. I got some lava on my wrist.
To, truth.
That's really crummy, Rhoda.
Oh, Jimmy, how did you happen to cut yourself on your, you should pardon the expression, ring finger?
Rhoda.
You're right. Joe, you're dead right. Jimmy, I'm sorry. I've been sniping at you. There's no excuse for it. Except I think that you're married.
Oh, hey, no need to apologize.
Well, I think there is. I'm sorry. But I think you are married.
Oh, Jimmy, are you married?
A little bit. Sort of. Well, yeah, but only for 3 years.
So I'm just a thing on the side, huh? I don't want to be a thing on the side. I want to be a thing in the middle. Could you go along knowing I was liking you more and more and not tell me you were married?
Well, I'm a very weak person.
Anything else?
No, that's about it. I'm sorry. Sorry. Did you want something else?
No. I think I've had about enough of you. And you. Excuse me.
Brenda, listen, I'm sorry, but I had to do it. It was for your own good.
And how come I feel so lousy? I'm going home now.
Brenda, Joe, I'll meet you in the car.
Now, miss, can we have a check, please? Hey, I didn't think it was any of our business whether you're married or not, but since it's out in the open and everything, I just want to tell you that I think you're a creep.
Let me get this straight. You want me to forgive you for butting into my life?
That's it.
For me to do that, you have to promise never to do that again.
I can't do that. Not and mean it.
Okay. I have a counter offer.
Good.
You have to promise to try to never do it again.
I can't. Brenda, I just tried not to. How can I not butt into your life if I see something that may be going to hurt you?
Don't worry. Look how long it took me to find someone to hurt me this time.
Brenda, I could have kept my mouth shut if only I didn't see that Band-Aid.
Listen, I guess I kind of knew all along that he had to be at least semi-married.
I figured.
There's just some things people don't want to believe. Like that time you told me how babies were made and I didn't talk to you for a week.
Listen, I felt the same way when I found out. Now it doesn't bother me so much.
Oh, come on. We both know I'm going to forgive you. We both know you're going to get forgiven here. That's no secret.
Oh, Brenda, you're going to get over this. 3 weeks maximum.
Yeah, listen, it wasn't a total loss. Now I can write a book on where it's at in Jersey.
Yes?
This is Carlton, your doorman.
Yes, Carlton, what?
I'm not accusing you of anything, but you were just down in the laundry room?
Yes.
Well, I'm not accusing you of anything, but I put something of mine in the laundry basket down there, and the something and the basket are both missing.
Yeah?
This is not an accusation, mind you, but you were down there.
Okay, Carlton, wait a second. I'll check my basket. Could you describe the article you're missing?
Half empty.
You got it.
Responsible for World War II. The first thing I remember liking that liked me back was food. I had a bad puberty. It lasted 17 years. I'm a high school graduate. I went to art school. My entrance exam was on a book of matches. I decided to move out of the house when I was 24. My mother still refers to this as the time I ran away from home. Eventually, I ran to Minneapolis, where it's cold, and I figured I'd keep better. Now I'm back in Manhattan. New York, this is your last chance.
Brenda, help!
Rhoda, you need to borrow something?
No, I'm looking for a place to hide out.
Oh, well, this is as good a place as any. As a matter of fact, it's a better place than any. Who are you hiding from?
My party. Brenda, the very first party that Joe and I give, right? It's bombing. It is bombing, I tell you. It's terrible. It's so bad up there, I couldn't stand it. I said I was going for more hors d'oeuvres.
Did anybody say anything?
Sure. 20 people said, let me go. Please, me. Can I go?
Oh, come on, Rhoda. I can't believe it's that bad.
Oh, believe it. It's the pits. Oh, I tell you. Terrible. Brenda, and I don't know what I did wrong. I mean, it's just my friends and Joe's friends. Two groups of totally opposite people.
Cosmopolitan says that magic happens when you invite really opposite types.
Well, the only magic is somebody's husband disappeared without a trace.
Rhoda, how can you be so sure it's not going good? You always exaggerate.
Exaggerating? Brenda, they're up there watching Apple's Way.
All of them?
No, of course not all of them. Another group's in the bedroom watching Disney.
Listen, Rhoda, it's early. Maybe it's just starting out slow.
No, I have to go up there. Right now. Immediately.
Yeah, you have to go back.
Thanks a lot. I was hoping you'd say this is for your own good and knock me unconscious. You know, I bet some people work weeks to pull off a party this dull. But we did it like that, Joe. We got the knack.
Yeah, so we're not party givers. It's not the end of the world. Besides, one good thing came out of it. I found out who my real friends are.
Yeah?
The ones who admitted they were having a rotten time.
Come on, Joe, you're taking this so good. You really are. I mean, you're not even mad that I slipped out.
Well, I got a confession to make. I slipped out, too.
You did? To where?
Out to the terrace. That way I figured if anybody really wanted a host to talk to, they could come on out.
And did they?
Yeah. Every once in a while, somebody would come out and say, doesn't the rain bother you?
Stop it. What are we laughing? This is serious. Now, this is a crisis situation. Right, the first party of our married life died. And we got to figure out what we did wrong, huh? Now, I think I did bad because I was over-anxious, scared. I mean, I wanted all your friends to think you were the lucky one.
Yeah. I was nervous, too.
Gee, Joe, we are not a hit with people. You know, I mean, what's going to become of us? I can see us now, two old people huddled together, playing checkers and humming.
Well, the party really would have been great if only Charlie had shown up.
Charlie?
Yeah, you know, Charlie Burke. Charlie, my best friend since I was 10 years old. He was my best man at my first wedding.
Right. What kind of best friend is he that doesn't show up when you most need him?
Well, he's a single guy and
Yeah.
he's busy a lot, you know.
Right.
Maybe I'll give him a call tomorrow. He'll come over, huh?
Terrific. Joe, that's what we should have done in the first place. Start with one guy and then gradually work our way up to an entire couple. You sure everything's okay, Joe?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I used every wedding present we got, except for the bun warmer. But unfortunately, nobody gave us any buns.
Hey, relax. Charlie will never miss him.
Yeah. Well, which candle snuffer should I use? Now listen, Joe. I hope he likes the wine I got, because the man at the liquor store told me that this is great. It goes very well with meat, fish, or poultry. Sort of an equal opportunity wine.
Great, great. Oh, tonight's really gonna be fun.
Well, it better be. There's nothing good on television.
There he is, there he is. Charlie!
Joe.
Come on.
Great to see you.
Charlie, this is Rhoda.
Joe, I love her.
Hey.
You know, Joe's told me so much about you. I'm really glad I finally got to meet you.
Oh, listen, Charlie, I'm glad to finally meet you, too.
You know, you're a great-looking girl.
Thank you.
No, I mean you are great-looking.
Oh, thanks.
Not just good-looking or attractive, you know what I mean. No. You are great-looking.
Really, come on
That
now.
great dress.
Oh, yeah.
Makes you even greater looking.
Stop! I'm not. I'm
You
really...
are untrue. You are a great-looking girl. Now, what are you? I'm a great...
looking girl.
Yeah. Joe, did you see the Knicks game on the tube last night?
Oh, yeah.
That Fraser, is he something or is he something?
Oh, he's really something. Remember that jump shot at the end of the third quarter? Was that incredible?
Yeah, not only yet, but he's got a thing he does. You
Hey,
know what
Charlie, this thing with the pink ribbons on it for me, huh?
This is for you.
Oh, thank you, Charlie.
I think it's the perfect housewarming gift.
There's a maid in here?
Great sense of humor, a maid in here. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it's really delightful to hear some of the things you say.
A cutie.
Yeah, I knew she'd like it. Don't all girls have one of them stuffed animal collections?
He's won a collection.
You don't have a stuffed animal collection?
No.
You got a cat?
No.
What are you trying to prove? It's okay. We all got our hang-ups. It's great.
Hey, Charlie, what can I get you to drink, huh? Scotch, gin, vodka? What's your
No,
pleasure?
you got a brew.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Rhoda?
No, nothing, thanks. Charlie, I hear you're in the computer business.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah?
It's a great business.
Uh-huh.
The best.
How's business?
Lousy.
There.
Well, you know, it's tough. We got this machine, our computer, it's not as smart as the others.
Uh-huh.
But it's a lot cuter and it's easier to clean, so women love it.
I'm waiting for the self-cleaning model. Then we're going to get one. So, Charlie, Joe never mentioned it. Have you ever been married?
No, but I'm straight as a locomotive. Oh, no, I mean, you know, a lot of people, they hear you're a bachelor of my age, and right away they think there's something wrong with you. So I just now automatically say I'm straight as a locomotive.
Hey, Charlie. This all right for you?
Yeah, great.
Oh, Joe, use the wedding present. You know, the pewter mugs.
Oh, gee, I forgot all about it.
Oh, no. Listen, the can's fine for me. I'm a can man. Oh, no, wait a minute.
Right in front of the
Hey, Rhoda, how about dinner? Charlie's probably starved, huh?
Right. Come on, let's all sit down. Charlie, here.
I'll bet you're a great cook.
No, I'm a great little cook.
Yeah, right. Hey, Joe, are you on the cable?
Oh, yeah, sure, why?
Why? The Rangers game comes on in a couple of minutes. We can watch it while we eat.
Oh, gee, Charlie, Rhoda went to an awful lot of trouble.
Oh,
you know.
She certainly has, yes.
Yeah, listen, I was kind of hoping we could talk, and get to know one another.
Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. We'll leave the sound off. Oh, Rhoda, dinner was great. Really, it's a real treat for a bachelor like me. Usually I eat crud. You're a great little cook.
You're a great little guest.
So, Charlie, when we're going to see you again, huh, pal?
Well, as soon as you invite me.
Okay. How about next Tuesday, huh? Rhoda?
Sure, fine. Tuesday's fine.
Okay.
Well, okay. Listen, I've got 2 tickets to the hockey game on Sunday.
Oh, yeah?
You want to go?
Do I want to go? Oh, man, I'd love to.
Okay, and I'd like to reciprocate for tonight. Why don't we 3 of us go out to dinner and, what do you say, Thursday? Thursday night.
Thursday, Rhoda?
Sure, fine. Yeah, Thursday's fine.
Okay, that's great. We're going to see each other 3 more times this week. Oh, boy, you're going to get sick of me.
Never.
Well. Good night.
Good night, Charlie.
Joe.
Yeah. Come on. Ridiculous.
Take it easy.
Well, was I right, huh? Isn't he something?
Oh, yeah, he's something. He really is. He really likes you, Joe.
Oh, well, we go back a long way.
And you really like Charlie, don't you?
Well, we're best friends.
Yeah.
Didn't you love him?
The question is, didn't I love him? Well, now, listen, love is an extreme term, Joe, don't you think? I mean, what you're really asking is, didn't I like him?
Yeah. Did you like him?
No. Oh, Joe, I don't think Charlie and I really were crazy about each other.
What are you talking about? You two really hit it off. He said he liked you the minute he walked in.
No. He said he loved me the minute he walked in. How can he love me? He doesn't even know me. Besides, I don't trust anybody who likes me right away.
Okay, Rhoda. If you don't like Charlie, it's not worth you being uncomfortable. No, we'll break a couple of dinner dates. No big deal.
No, Joe, listen to me. I want to like the guy. I really do. But I don't know how I can be friends with him if he keeps complimenting me on everything I do, say, cook, wear, sit on, touch, breathe, think.
Hey, come on. So, look, we just won't see him, that's all.
No, he's your best friend. Come on, So I want to try there. What would you think if I got together with Charlie? On my own. Just the 2 of us to try to get to know each other. What do you think?
Oh, honey, I'd love you for it.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Yeah. So, what do you think you and Charlie gonna do?
What do we do? We'll go for lunch. We'll talk. Have a few brews. Pick up some chicks. Boy, I caught you at a bad time, right? Were you going out to exercise?
No, I finished. The exercise is trying to get it out of the closet. Tomorrow I push it back in. Oh, wow. Do you ever look terrific? Boy, you haven't dressed so good since you went for an extension on your unemployment.
Well, I'm going to lunch with Joe's friend, Charlie, and I changed my clothes 4 times already, Brenda. What do you wear to meet a guy you don't like?
You're asking the wrong person.
Stop it.
Hey, listen, Rolf, you don't even like him. Why are you bothering so much?
Well, it's this dumb need I have to deal with things head on.
You know, I haven't told you how I felt about Charlie because I didn't know if it would bum you out.
I didn't even know you met him.
Yeah, I saw him and Joe coming out of the elevator the other night. And he acted just like he did with you.
Yeah.
The minute he knew I was related to Joe, he told me how terrific I was, how great I was dressed, what a great sense of humor I had. You know, you couldn't believe a word he was saying.
So you felt the same way I did?
I thought he was the most wonderful man I've ever met.
But, Ren, he's not sincere about any of it.
Well, I'd rather have an insincere person say nice things about me than have a sincere person say the truth.
You stop that. Brandy, you have to understand. All my life I've been fighting to be an individual. And now suddenly somebody likes me because I'm married to Joe. I mean, I remember meeting married women at parties. Sometimes you wouldn't even hear their names. You hear, "This is my wife," as in, "This is my arm." How many women have like that? How many women have figured out a way to be individuals, you know, and make an impact on their own?
And what about Ma?
Not that much of an impact.
Excuse me, you alone?
Yeah, sometimes, but then aren't we all?
No, I mean, do you plan to eat here alone?
Why? Can't I eat here alone?
Look, lady, you wouldn't like it here. I mean, you wouldn't like a lot of loud talk about women, lots of drinking, maybe some rough language, would you?
Why not? Sounds a lot like my bridal shower. Look, why don't you tell me the truth? You don't like women coming in here unless they're escorted by a man, right?
That's right, and we particularly don't like them coming in here trying to find a man to escort them.
Hey, now, wait a minute.
You're not gonna make trouble, are you, lady?
Oh, no. No. Ladies never make trouble. I figured I'd just come in, curtsy, and leave.
Hey, Mr. Burke.
Hey, Julie, huh?
Hey,
Listen, I'm sorry I didn't call ahead and clear her.
Oh, I didn't know she was with you.
Hey, the greatest outfit in the world.
Oh, yeah. Wash and wear, travel's great.
Oh, even better.
Your table's not ready. Be a couple of minutes.
No sweat. We'll wait at the bar.
If it's good, next time I bring all my girlfriends.
I'll have a scotch and soda. Rhoda?
I'll have a brew.
So how's the old man?
Joe? He's fine.
Yeah, he looks great. You're really taking good care of him.
Oh, well, what's a wife for, right?
Right. Hey, I like that, whatchamacallit there on your head. What do you call that?
Hair.
Hair. Hey, how's it going there? Yeah. So, Rhoda, what are we doing here? I mean, what did you want to talk about?
Okay, Charlie. It's a little tough to get into. I mean, can you give me a minute? I mean, you talk.
Me? Wait a minute. You call this meeting. I mean, I can't just stand here and talk to you like you're some girl I'm taking out.
Well, why not?
Well, no, I can't do that.
Sure you can.
No, I
well,
don't
what do you
think
say
so.
to them that's different than you would say to me?
Well, I'd tell them things about my life, you know.
Well, like what?
Well, like when I was 9 years old. It was Christmas. Boy, I was really a poor kid. He had no money at all. The only presents we got came from the welfare worker. I got a hanky and an orange.
Oh, that's beautiful. That really is. Boy, now why couldn't you tell me that?
Are you kidding? You're my best friend's wife. I don't want to come on to you.
That was a come on? That beautiful, that touching story was a come on?
Works every time.
Table's ready, Mr. Burke.
Listen, Charlie, that story, that lovely story you just told me, that wasn't true.
Well, sure it was true. That's not the point. Lots of things are true, but they don't work.
I don't know what you mean.
Look, well, all right, like an example here. The story I just told you about when I was 9.
Yeah.
Right? It was Christmas. Well, the next year, when I was 10, my father had a job. We hit a tree. I got a few toys.
Huh?
That's it, see? Nothing.
Okay. Okay, Charlie. I think I'm ready to talk now. I feel that you and I have... I'm not ready.
Rhoda, hey, maybe I can... Let me go first.
Oh, yeah, listen, that would be good. Thank you.
Rhoda, I don't like you either.
Is this another one of your come-ons?
What?
Okay, you don't like me. Granted. Now, why? What is there about me that you do not like?
You're a wife.
Oh, that really clears things up.
No. What I mean is, why don't you act like a wife?
How's the wife supposed to act?
Rhoda, I complimented you on your cooking, on your clothes, on the way you fixed up the apartment. You didn't even have the courtesy to eat it up. Don't you care about those things?
Sure I care. I care. But I care about other things as well. Charlie, there's a whole person here.
Well, I know that. Don't you think I know that?
No, you don't. No, you don't know it.
Untrue.
Untrue? The only reason you want to talk to me now is that I'm Joe's wife.
Oh.
Now, look, I'm not going to settle for that, Charlie. I want for us to be friends.
Oh, come on. Would you want to be friends with me if I wasn't Joe's friend?
No.
Well, there you are. The only reason you want to like me is because I'm Joe's friend.
Yeah, sure. And the only reason you want to like me is because I'm Joe's wife.
Okay, I'll like you. You'll like me. We'll like each other. It's settled. That's it.
Okay, Charlie. Okay, what are we going to do?
Yeah, make believe we like each other.
No, not until we really do.
That could take years.
Yeah, but it's better than being phony with each other.
You know, I like you for that.
You mean it?
No. Rhoda, pass the salt.
Get it yourself. Okay, Charlie, listen. I figure I'm going to be married to Joe for a long time. So maybe we ought to try this again. After a while.
What for?
Because I want us to be friends.
How do we do that? We don't like each other.
Well, we could try.
Oh, try.
Listen, why can't we at least try to be real friends? Huh? Why not?
If I told you, you'd really hate me.
Yeah? Try me. Just try.
All right, I'll try. I think men are more interesting than women.
Oh, come on, that's ridiculous.
I think men are more fun than women.
That's a totally irrational statement.
All right, I'll go one further. I like men better than women. This is my favorite hangout. I can't come here anymore. Thanks a lot, Rhoda.
Is ready to freak out. Get a load of this.
Wow, cashmere.
Please, Brenda, not just cashmere. This is genuine. I wanted it in 1956 when all the other girls had it, but I didn't cashmere.
I think I know the feeling. That's how long I've wanted a date who didn't wear glasses.
Brenda, this is the most wonderful Christmas of my life. I mean, I'm married, and I had an incredibly good season window dressing. And I wasn't going to tell anybody this, but for the first time in my life, I have money in the bank.
How much?
$2,000.
You're kidding. How'd you get that much?
Well, I got this terrific system for saving money. See, you got to work hard and make a decent salary. Then you marry somebody and you bank every cent you make.
Yeah, well, I'll keep it in mind. So everything's really terrific, huh?
Well, not everything. No, Joe's been kind of down lately. But now that I'm through with the season, I can spend more time with him.
Well, what's he down about?
Well, I think it's the business. It's not going so good right now. But I figure Christmas has got to be the slow season for demolition, right?
Well, you know, it might be slow for demolition, but it's the big season for doormen. Did Carlton hit you up for a gift yet?
No, but he registered his pattern at the liquor store.
Well, anyway, we got a bigger problem. Ma, what are we going to get for her?
Yeah. Boy, well, she likes pearl necklaces.
I know, but that's what Pop gives her every year.
You're right. And she already looks like she's been lassoed by Liberace.
Hey, I know. Why don't we chip in and buy her a gift certificate for a day at Elizabeth Arden?
You mean one of those days where they completely redo you?
Yeah.
Huh.
I wonder what they'll make her into.
You know, when I first got into this business, I dreamed I'd be demolishing skyscrapers. Now look at me, figuring out bids for toll booths and newsstands.
Joe Henderson called. He said you owe him $900 and he will not wait one more day.
So I'll pay him.
With what?
Well, what about the emergency fund?
I used that for the decorations.
You know, all this aggravation would disappear in a minute if we could just land that city contract.
That's a 20-story job. That's going to one of the big boys. You can forget that, Joe.
How can I forget it? Just one job, one like that, and I'd be over the hump for a year.
Meanwhile, what are you going to do about these bills, Joe?
I don't know. Just wish these bills would disappear like the jobs do.
Well, there's a bright side, Joe. You can hold up on my salary for a couple of weeks. I don't need it.
You don't?
No, I made $34,000 this year.
That's more than you made, Joe.
Hey, you know, something's strange when the boss makes less than the employees.
Well, I got a great union. But it wasn't that easy now. Some weeks I had to work 35, 36 hours.
You know, I think I could have done better with a union job myself.
Hey, it wasn't no sense me getting in the union. You know, they kind of suspicious of us college guys.
Yeah? Then how'd you get in?
All it took was a job interview. 17 civil rights lawyers working day and night for 4 years. I'll never forget the interview. Hey, they had 16,000 guys in the union, and all of them were white. So I walked over to them and I said, hey, you got 16,000 guys in the union, and none of them black. And they acted real surprised. I said, not one? I'm sure I saw one. Well, what do you know? Not even one. 40-something now. Well, that was a long time ago, though. Now we got 3 in the union.
Ah, damn it. Sometimes I think it's my fault what's happening with the business. But it's not. I mean, I'm out there all the time, hustling, bidding on every single job. But I'm not romancing people, you know? I'm not doing the cocktail circuit. I'm trying to play it straight, and they're stealing me blind out there. I tell you, I swear there's no way a guy can win out there.
Hey, Joe, why don't I give Henderson a call? Now, he's the guy we owed the longest, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I can stall him for you.
Henderson, no way. The guy's got a wrecking ball for a heart.
You're making him sound nicer than he is.
Ah, it doesn't hurt to try. Mr. Henderson, Justin Culp here. Yes, Merry Christmas. How are those 6 beautiful kids of yours? Uh-huh. Yeah. Tell you why I'm calling. We're going to buy each one of the kids a bicycle for Christmas. Oh, yeah, those 10-speed racing jobs. That's right. Oh, just tell us where to send them. Uh-huh. Okay, Mr. Henderson. Merry Christmas. By the way, Mr. Henderson, we're gonna be a little late with the payment. Yeah, I knew you'd understand. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Well, I bought you some time.
Yeah?
How much?
Till Christmas morning. If you want any more, you're gonna have to come through with them bicycles.
These pocket calculators drive me nuts. I can't get this thing to come out straight. That decimal point keeps jumping around.
Maybe you got a dumb one. Come on, Joe. Listen, things are bad now, but they're gonna get better. So come on, cheer up, huh?
Rhoda, there's an old saying in the demolition business. When things go down, they stay down.
Let's not talk about business. How about that? Forget it. You want to go somewhere? We'll forget about everything.
Where do you want to go?
Coney Island. Yeah. Yeah, let's go to Coney Island, Joe. We'll dress up nice and warm, and we'll walk on the boardwalk, huh?
No, they're tearing down Coney Island.
What?
That's another contract I blew.
Oh. All right, Joe, okay. You win. Listen, what am I doing here trying to cheer you up, right? This is serious. So, if you want to feel bad, you got to just feel bad. Maybe you need a good cry. No, I really mean it. I do.
Man, I don't cry.
Never? Even when you were a kid and somebody stuck his fingers in your eyes?
Nope.
Not even when Bambi got caught in the forest fire.
Oh, I got a little lump in my throat about Thumper being in danger, but I didn't cry.
Well, I can't get over this, Joe. I can't. I mean, you're usually so open about all your other emotions. Crying's a great release. It is. I mean, you get a chance to let out all those pressures that build up inside. You know, my mother used to always tell me, if you hold back a sneeze, you could blow your brains out.
So what are you trying to tell me? That if I hold back my tears, I'm going to drown?
Hey, Joe, wait. Now, look, what do you got against crying, Joe? I mean, wait a minute. Is this some macho trip here? That men can't cry?
Oh,
Is that
no,
what you're doing?
No, crying's okay. In fact, I sometimes envy people who can cry.
So what do you do when you're sad?
I don't know. I guess I cough.
Okay, so you don't cry when you're sad. Did you ever cry when somebody did something really beautiful for you? Huh?
I guess nobody ever did anything that beautiful.
Well, tonight could be the night.
What do you mean?
Okay, Joe, get ready. I was going to give this to you next week, but I think I better do it right now. It's my something beautiful. I know you're going to love it. If this doesn't make you cry, nothing will. $2,000. The only money I ever saved in my entire life, Joe, and I want you to have it. Now, you got to take it here. You got to. I was going to give you a check, but I knew you wouldn't cash it. Do you know how wonderful it is to have the only money you ever had, to finally save it up, and then you're so in love that it doesn't even mean anything to you? Do you know what that means, Joe? I mean, all my life I've been hung up on money. I have. And now here's the moment that I have it, and I'm just so much in love that it doesn't... Go ahead, Joe, cry. It's good for you. You gotta let it out. It's great if you do. You'll feel much better for it, and it's okay. It's okay. I really understand. I do, and it's all right. It's not unmanly. Hi.
Is Joe up yet?
Oh, yeah, he's up and out. He's gone to work.
On a Saturday?
Yeah, the poor thing's out making the rounds. He felt he should do something to drum up a little business.
Did Ma call yet?
No. But she's going to, isn't she?
Yeah.
That woman is amazing. I mean, there's something mystical about her, Brenda.
I know. I remember when I was a kid, she always knew when I got in trouble at school. For a while there, I thought she was bugging my thermos.
I know the feeling. I've been battling it for years. But I finally figured out a way to fool her.
Fool Ma?
Yep.
Oh, tell me, Rhoda, you gotta tell me.
Oh, listen, it's very simple. It's all a matter of acting and perfect voice control. one slip, and right off she asks you what's wrong. And then you can't get off that telephone with her without a pair of wire cutters.
Oh, boy, Rhoda, if you can really take care of Ma, the world is yours.
Yeah. Now I just have to be able to take care of Joe, right? Boy, Brenda, he's carrying around a double load. He's trying to fix the business, and he's trying to hide his feelings at the same time. And he keeps everything bottled up inside him.
Listen, Ro, if anybody can cheer Joe up, you can.
I don't know, Bren. I think at a time like this, the best thing a wife can do is help her husband feel bad.
No wonder Ma's such a great wife.
Hello?
This is Carlton, your doorman.
Yeah, I know. What?
I'm just calling to see if you like my gift.
What gift?
Take a look in the hall.
Okay, Carlton, just a minute. Carlton, it's quite beautiful. Thank you. What is this?
Fudge. Taste it.
Oh, yeah, it's delicious, Carlton.
Oh, no, that was too fast to taste. I'm not getting off till you try it. I made it myself.
It's not bad, Carlton.
Good. Tell the people in 4A they said it made them sick.
Okay, Joe, these are the people that owe you money. This pile, these guys are 60 days overdue. These are 90, and these guys have totally disappeared.
I've tried everything. I just don't know what to do anymore.
Well, there's one thing you didn't try, Joe.
What's that?
Collection agency.
Why didn't I think of that?
Because you probably didn't grow up in Harlem. But it balances out. I have no idea what an Avon lady is.
I don't know. A lot of these guys are my friends.
Gentlemen.
Charlie Curran.
Hi, Joey.
Long time no see. How's everything, pal?
Well, you know how it is working for the city. I travel around, I look at bids, I give out demolition jobs, you know. Boring.
How's that 20-story job going, Charlie?
I didn't tell you about it. You know, you're not going to believe this, Joey, but the bids on that job are so close. I mean, it's amazing. It's almost my whim who gets it.
They're close. You mean we still got a chance?
Everybody's got a chance, Joe.
Yeah, well, when we're going to know?
You know, it's funny, we've known each other all these years, Joe, and we never really talked.
We're talking about never talking.
No.
We talk, Charlie.
No. You missed my point, Joe. I mean, we never talk about the sort of things that you might want out of life. What are the things that I might want? Like, what do you want, Joe? Out of life.
What do I want out of life?
What do you want out of life?
Tell him what he wants to know.
Well, I don't know. I mean, the usual stuff. I want my wife and I to have a great marriage. I want my son to turn out right. I want maybe another kid. Keep up my health. How about you, Charlie?
Me? I want the biggest Cadillac they make. But that takes cash, Joe. You know what I mean? I mean, that really takes cash. A lot of cash.
Charlie, you mind if I speak to my associate alone for a minute?
Mind? Justin, not only would I not mind, but I respect you for it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take off my coat. The bids. The bids are in the coat. And I'm going to hang it right here on this coat rack. Then I'm going inside to wash my hands. And Joey, you just knock on that door when I'm done. Nice shirt.
Merry Christmas, Joe. Ain't you gonna look at your present?
What do you mean? The guy's asking for a bribe.
Right.
Fellas, I'm only the bookkeeper, but this is something we really should not do.
Why not?
We can't afford a bribe.
Hey, you know what's wrong with this conversation? It's that I'm going to end up sounding like a hero because I don't want to go into my pocket and pay off some slimy guy for a contract who's ripping off the whole world. Now, that should make somebody normal, not a hero. Charlie, I'm not paying you off any bribe. Charlie, not only am I not paying you off, but if you don't give us a fair deal on this job, I'm going to report you and say that you asked for a bribe.
You know what that is? That's blackmail. You know that's illegal? You can go to jail for that. You know I might even have to report you. You want to go to jail?
No.
All right. I'll let you off this time.
Joe, what time is it anyway?
Oh, about 3 o'clock.
Joe, funny thing just happened in there. I was lying in bed, half asleep, hugging you. And suddenly I realized you weren't there. I think I'm having an affair with your pillow. Joe, hey, you want some coffee?
Nah, just keep me up.
Do you want a pillow?
Rhoda, why don't you just go back to sleep, huh?
Are you crazy? Who sleeps at 3 o'clock in the morning? Don't smile.
That damn business is like one big Dempsey dumpster. If anybody's having trouble getting rid of money, they can just stick it into my business. I hate losing your money, babe. I really hate it. The only thing I hate more is having to tell you that I lost it.
Oh, Joe, listen, it was our money. Really. What am I talking about? It was my money. It's true. But I don't care. Nobody ever cared less than I care about that money. I'm telling you. But I want to tell you something else. What does make me feel bad is what you're carrying around inside and I can't help. Now, is there anything I can do?
No.
Huh? There's got to be something, Joe.
No, there's nothing you can do.
Would leaving you alone help? Huh? Am I bugging you right now? You got to give me a hint here, Joe, huh? Okay, just tell me if it's making it better or worse if I stay.
No, it's better that you're here because you're distracting me from it.
Do you mind talking about the business?
No.
Okay, then. Tell me, what's a Dempsey dumpster?
Well, it's this big thing, you see, collecting trash.
Oh, I always called that Cousin Arthur. Hey, listen, I want to make sure, absolutely certain, that you're not worrying over how I feel about the money. Because I don't care. I really don't care. I never had it, so I don't miss it. I mean, it's like Monopoly money, Joe. And I didn't have enough to buy Boardwalk, so what difference does it make?
It'll be okay.
What'll be okay?
This business, the money thing.
But I'm talking about you. Are you going to be okay, huh? Is this terrible what I'm doing? Am I doing exactly the wrong thing here? This is the kind of thing I always screw up, Joe. I mean, I care so much about you feeling bad that I forget you're feeling bad. Joe, have you cried?
Oh, don't start with that. No, that's not a good subject for me to talk about right now.
I think it's a very good subject for us to both talk about right now. Now listen, you can't go on keeping all this stuff inside of you. It has got to come out somehow. Forgive me, but I don't think that's going to do it, Joe. Oh, babe, I'm not asking you to cry. I'm not. But I am asking you to tell me what's really going through your mind. Not just what happened. You know?
What am I arguing with you for? I mean, this is your specialty. You don't marry Julia Child and then tell her how to cook, right?
Right.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. What's really been on my mind is that, well, I'm afraid of losing the business. Now, it's not so much for the money, you understand. I mean, I can always get another job, but you sort of get used to being your own boss. You know, you don't have to take static from anybody. You work a lot of years to get there, and then all of a sudden you walk into an office a little late one time, and you got to sweat because some big shot is looking at his watch. I mean, with your own shop, there's that feeling of it's being yours, you know? It's a feeling of accomplishment. Ah, what the heck. I guess I just got to take what comes. I guess I wasn't good enough because I really think I'm going to lose the business. I guess, and I failed. I guess, I'm sorry.
Sorry? Joe. Oh, Joe. Is that a... Hey.
No,
is that...
that's not really.
I bet you it is. I'm telling you, I think it is.
You think so?
Yes. Yeah, let's take a look here. Oh, Joe.
No, we're not sure it was a tear.
Come on, Joe. Come on. It was a tear. What could it be?
Well, it's a start anyway.
So how did Ma like her day at Elizabeth Arden?
Oh, fine.
Yeah? So tell me, how did she turn out?
Well, she was still Ma, but she looked like somebody shellacked her from head to foot.